everyone, myself Sonam Arora from Shri Guru Kripa Vidya Sankul. I hope you have seen my first video and I am back with my second video. I hope you will enjoy this video too. Today my topic is very easy, but you are often getting confused. Just see what is my topic. The book is dash the table. I think you have got the topic. Yes, my topic is preposition. So this sentence is very simple. The book is dash the table, and many of you are getting confused with the word preposition. Now let's start the topic preposition. What is preposition? It is derived from the two words pre plus position. Okay, now let's see the definition. What is preposition? Preposition is a word and it shows the relationship of a noun or a pronoun to the other parts of a sentences. I repeat, it shows a relationship between a noun or a pronoun to the other part of a sentences. Now just see with the example, I am in the class. I repeat the sentence, I am in the class. Now what is I here? I is a pronoun. Just I said, it shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun with the other parts of the sentence. So I is a pronoun and class is the object. Okay, the other part of the sentence. And what the relationship it is showing? Where am I? I am in the class. So preposition is in. Where I am here, I am in the class. It is showing my position. Now few more examples. The book is on the table. Now where is the book? It is showing the relationship of the book and a table. Where is the book kept? It is on the table. So on is a preposition. The horse jumped over the hurdle. It is showing the relationship between a horse and a hurdle. So over is a preposition. Just you can see here the words on and over are the preposition in the above sentences. Okay. Preposition is classified under three categories. Now look at what the categories are. Preposition of place, location. Preposition of direction and preposition of time. Now let's see our first category, preposition of place or location. In the first point, preposition of place. It is classified by three more points, in, on and at. Now let's see with the few examples. Just you can see this pen. I have kept it on my hand, on my palm. See? So where it is on a surface. This one is a surface and this pen is over it. So I use the word on. The pen is on my hand. So the word on is used for the surface. It is used to denote the surface. The book is on the table. Just you can see the book is lying on the surface of the table. So it is on the table. Just few more examples on the chair, on the floor. This type of words we can use for the surfaces. Now, it is used to showcase some devices or machines. For the name of the device or a machine, we are always using on. Just for example, he is on the phone. The show will be telecasted on television. So, television, phone, these are all the electrical appliances, and for that devices or machine, what we have to use? We have to use the preposition on. It is used to indicate the body parts also. The ice cream fell on my leg. My mother kissed on my forehead. So it is showing the, whenever we are showing the body parts or naming the body parts, we are using the preposition on. Next is, it is used to indicate a state of thing. The state of thing. He has been on bed rest for past 2 days. Now, he is on a surface on a bed rest. He is on a mode of state mode. Then we have to use the preposition on for that case. Second is your location only, but for the enclosed area, we are using in. Just for a building or any enclosed. In a building, in a box, all these are in a enclosed figure. So for this enclosed area, we are using the word in. In a room, in a country. Now third is to point location. Use of at, we are using here also to point a particular location. Just tell it, I went at Connaught Place in Delhi. Now Delhi is a full area, but we are pointing at a particular location where I went at Connaught Place. So here we are using at. I am at the door. Now in a whole house where I am only at the door. I am pointing the accurate location where I am right now, at the door. I am at the school. So these are the location which I am pointing you. My next is at versus in. Now most of you will say that at and in are getting confused. Just see, she is at the library and she is in the library. Both the sentences are correct. At, we are focusing on a specific point, that where is she? She is right now at the library. But when we are focusing, we are targeting with the basis of enclosed area. Then we can say she is in the library. Okay, suppose someone will call you, where are you right now? Why are you speaking so slow? I can reply, I am in the library. So that time I am focusing on an enclosed area, that where I am in the library. Now few more sentences. The documents are dash my desk. Now it is the surface, so on my desk. Salim is waiting for you at the bus stop. Now we are pointing a location at the bus stop. I live at 19 Cambridge Street in London. Okay, we are pointing a location that at Cambridge Street, and when the large area we are describing, we are saying in London. Now my second is preposition of direction. Use of onto and. The same word we are having onto and, but many of you are getting confused. Just see, you can see the picture. The cat is on the table. It is in a still position. Okay, the cat is lying on a still position. So we can say the cat is on the table. But when the cat is changing the place, what we will say? Just see, the cat is leaving the ground and is changing the position and coming to the table. So it is leaving the surface from one surface to the other surface. We are saying the cat jumps onto the table. So on for the position which we can't move, and onto when we are changing the position. Now direction, use of in and into. When the surface remains same, we are using in, and when the surface is getting moved, we are using the word onto. The cake was in the oven. Now the cake is still lying there, we are not changing the position. So it is in. But when Ali puts the cake in the oven, then Ali is putting right now. So it will be the Ali puts the cake into the oven. He jumped into the water. So he is moving from surface to the water, isn't it? So he jumped from the surface to the water. That is a difference between in and into. Now the third, you have seen this thing in your house. I think calendar and this clock. Now what are the things in the calendar? Just see, you can see the hour hand, you can see the minute hand, you can see the second hand. All this thing what we see in the clock, hour hand, minute hand, second hand, we are using the word at. And in the calendar, year, month, season, we are using in. Hour, minute and second, that is shown in the clock. We are using for the clock, hour, minute and second at, and for the calendar, year, month, season in, days and dates on. Now let's have few more examples related with this. The class will be held dash Monday. So it is a day. We will use with the day on. The first Olympic Games were held in 1924. With the year, what we are using? 1924. Just see, you can see years. Years, what you are using? Year, month and season. What we are using? We are using this in. And with the days and dates, what you are using? On. The next example. My teacher said, I will see you at 3 o'clock. Now, particular time is mentioned here, and with the time what we are using here? At. I started to prepare for my exam in June. June is the name of a month. So, we are using here in. Now few more examples. Dash Friday. Now it is a day. For the day what we are using? On Friday. Dash summer, and summer is the name of a season. With the season what we are using? We are using the word in. Dash 5 o'clock for the appropriate timing. So we are using the word at. Dash January. January is again a month, and for the month we are using in. Dash 2013 year. So in 2013. Preposition of time. Now when the particular time was mentioned, we are using in, on, at. But when the time is extended, since and for, that is used for the extended portion. For is used to show an amount of a time, whereas example for 2 hours, for 10 days, for 5 years, it is shown that within that extended time we have to complete that work. It is given for that amount of a time. Since is used to show the particular time in the past. Just see the particular time in the past until a later time or a later now. Just for example, since morning, since 2018. It is showing the past. Since 1999. Now until and by. By is used not a later than or at or before. He will come by tomorrow. He will come by 16th of June. Now, it's not going later than 16th of June. The appropriate time is mentioned and we won't have to exceed with that time. So, we are using the time by. Until is used for an event that goes for a particular time. Now, for a particular time, we are using the word until, or till we can also use. He works until 6 o'clock, means until 6 o'clock he has to work over there. So, the next, in and within. In is used for denoting at the end of a period of a time in a future. She will return in a week. Now, it is showing that at the end of a period, for the future one it is denoting. She will return in a week. And within is used for denoting before the end of a period. Before the end of a period, in a time, in a future. They will return within a week. Now, they have to return back within a week. Means in a week, they can return any time at the end of the time. With or by. With is used for the instrument. Example, cut the vegetables with a knife. And by is used for the agent, for the person. Okay. The lion was killed by the hunter. The vegetables were cut by the chef with a knife. Now see here, knife is an instrument and chef is an agent. So we are using by the chef and with a knife. So the difference between with and by. With for the instrument and by for the agent. Moving on to the next preposition. Between and among. Now, between is used for the two person or a thing. But among, we have to compare between many. Example, divide this apple between Mohan and Sohan. We are dividing this apple among these two. So, apple should be divided in the two. We are using the word between, but among when we are having more than a two person or a thing. Share these trophies among your friends. Now, how many friends? It is not counted, but share these trophies among your friends. Beside and besides. Simply one S is added over here. Beside means by the side of. And example, just see, she stood beside her mother. Her mother is standing beside her. She stood beside her mother. Just meaning is in next to. Only one S is added and whole meaning is changed. Beside and besides. The bank is beside my home. Now next is besides mean in addition to. Besides storybooks, Aarti wanted to buy color pens. Now besides storybook, she wanted to buy story pens. So what is the meaning of besides? In addition to. From to. Now we use from and to show the duration of time. For showing the duration of the time, we are using the preposition from and to. We stayed in London from 2010 to 2016. Here we are showing the duration of the time, that from 2010 to 2016 we are living over in London. We waited there from morning to afternoon. Now duration is shown here, that from morning to afternoon he was waiting for him. Next, use of around. Around, when it is used? Yes, when the something moves in a circular motion. The earth revolves around the sun. So, for showing the movement in a circular motion, we use the word around. Just you can see. Use of over. Over is used to show the position or a movement which is on height. Which is on height. We have to use the word over. The birds are flying over my head. So, it is used to show the position which is on height. Over is used to convey numbers, age or amount to. It is used to convey the numbers, yes, age and amount to. He won the election with over 1 lakh vote. Now see, 1 lakh vote. Here now numbers is mentioned. And for that number, we are writing that he won the election with over 1 lakh vote. Means he is exceeding with 1 lakh votes. Over is used when we talk to cover something. He puts the blanket over the body, isn't it? So, when we want to cover something, we are using the word over for covering the body. So, what are the 3 points? To show the position and the movement of the height, and to convey the numbers, age or amount, and when we talk to cover something. For example, he puts the blanket over his body. We are using the preposition over. Now, last is your along and across. Along is used to state someone or something in a moving in one direction. When we are pointing someone or something that is moving in one direction, we are using the word along. We like to walk along the beach. Across. Now, across is used to state on the other side of someone or something. My sister lives across the street. When we want to separate that particular point, that my sister lives across the street. From the other side of the street, we are using the word across. The picture across. So, this was some of the basic preposition that we are using in our daily lives, but we are often getting confused. So, I hope this PPT will help you for your future. Now, thank you everyone for watching my video. Now, wait for my next preposition PPT that will come very soon.